Let's go ahead and show you what's going on. We have some high clouds out there right now, but not much else at this point. We stay dry. Most of the storm activity continues to ride off to the north. More on that in just a moment. But as we look here, we are seeing some of those high clouds thicken at least a bit. Red flag warnings, western 2/3 of the state to exclude the northern mountains throughout the day tomorrow, thanks to the combination of a lot of wind, dry air, and obviously warm temperatures. Out to the east, we're going to cool a little bit for tomorrow, so we don't have a red flag warning there, but still, it is a winter, well, sorry, I'd like to say winter weather advisory, but it's not happening. A fire weather watch, actually, which is what we've got. Now, as far as the cloud cover goes, starting to thicken from west to east across the area, and tomorrow will be a partly cloudy day with most of the action as far as precip goes over Colorado. 66 degrees in the metro. Variable winds at just a few miles an hour. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s to the north, down to the south. 60s and 70s for the most part. Looking at satellite and radar, we have weather disturbance that's going to slide its way through here, and as it does, we'll set up some upper-level winds that are going to come ripping through New Mexico, and then we end up seeing some snow to our north. Now, if you get up into central Colorado, they're looking at 6 to 12 inches of snow. Meanwhile, down here, it's mainly just increased winds that eventually will work their way from high to low and become a major league issue along the valley floor here, and then especially across the east during the day tomorrow and even into Thursday. We will get some relief from a cold front coming through, and as that drops our temperatures down a bit, we'll see them closer to average by Thursday. The problem is that only is going to last one day before we start to see the temperatures jump back up again. A more regular feature than the cool temperatures will definitely be the gusty winds along the east slopes of the northern mountains. Tomorrow around midday, we'll see those winds topping 35, maybe 40 miles an hour. Then as we head into the day tomorrow and really into the afternoon and evening hours along the spine of the mountain chains, we will see the possibility of winds topping out over 50 miles an hour, and out to the west, 30 to 40 miles an hour will be a real possibility as well. So it is going to be a windy setup here, and even in the metro area, we're going to get our fair share of wind late tomorrow into early Thursday, with some of those gusty winds continuing into Friday as well. This is definitely the kind of scenario that we don't really want to see this time of year, but we've got it in place for a while longer. If we're going to see some snow north of Durango and Pagosa Springs, a few inches of snow will be a possibility coming up late tomorrow and throughout early portions of Thursday before things quiet down. You can see Durango cooling down for Thursday. We'll also cool down across the northwest in places like Farmington and Gallup by Thursday, mid-40s for highs, but tomorrow into the 60s, 70s across the southwest, sun and clouds, west winds 20 to 30, gusting as high as 45 miles an hour. Meanwhile, out to the southeast, temperatures will be warm, winds will be gusty, and those temps will cool by Thursday, only to rebound again by Friday. 65 in Springer, 66 in Raton, winds gusting to 45 miles an hour and then cooling to the 50s by Thursday. Northern mountains, boy, when you're talking about lows in the northern mountains in the high 20s, that is too warm for this time of year. We are going to cool in Santa Fe to 45 on Thursday. 67 in both Sandia Park and Cedar Crest. Same deal, Estancia and Moriarty, with gusty winds out there. And here in the metro, gusts as high as 35 miles an hour with temperatures in the high 60s. Very high fire danger. Watch the Bosque area because it's going to be a concern. And then into Thursday, 51, then high 50s return for the end of the work week and into the weekend.